Dark Diplomacy, the second season of Hawala. This podcast is an adaptation of the novel Dark Diplomacy. The link is in the episode description.
The world waits on a thin wire. From Doha's calm to Brasília's fire. They move like shadows on the central plateau.
This is dark diplomacy.
In the last episode, American diplomat Evan Whitmore and North Korean Kang Myung-soo were kidnapped in Brasília, the capital of Brazil, where the physical proximity of enemy countries' embassies allows for secret diplomacy. Teams from the CIA, North Korean intelligence, and the top-secret agency for which Nadim Mansour and Miriam Kesbeh work rushed to try to find the diplomats alive. Let's go back a few hours in time and understand how the CIA team arrived at the same place where Miriam Kesbeh and the North Korean agent fought at the end of the previous episode. U.S. Embassy earlier that same day. Federal agents and the CIA were gathered in the secure room, looking at the grainy security footage.
Mercer, what does the tech tell us about the briefcase? Any trackers?
No, Vicky. The leather briefcase had nothing we could track. Evan trusted the chaos too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, facial recognition is complete. The individual identified as the kidnapper is Rogério Batista.
Rogério Batista, the express kidnapper. This guy only works for cash, and fast. Why risk his life in front of thousands of people for a no-ransom target?
Express kidnappings in Brazil are rarely about foreign policy. The value of the briefcase might be the ransom.
No. Evan doesn't carry cash. He carries information. Batista is an amateur, but who hired him is another story. He is our entry point.
The CIA and PF team agreed. The crime had all the hallmarks of a common kidnapping, but the target and context were pure dark diplomacy.
I managed to track Batista's car, a black 2004 Fiat Marea sedan. The toll transponder pinged an exit from Brasília, heading south towards Louisiana.
Prep the extraction team. We can't trust the local civil police. Brazil is ours on this one.
Time was running out, but Miriam Kesbeh, working alone, was already 2 steps ahead. While the CIA mobilized high-tech intelligence resources, Miriam used the oldest tool in the book, the network of contacts.
Joel, are you sure he's alive? I saw him vanish in the crowd.
I'm almost certain, Miss Kesbeh. A guy like Batista doesn't kill for sport, only for money. He's probably just waiting for the price.
And the car, Joel? Do you know where he might have dumped the car?
Listen, Mendoza gave us the route. The Marea was abandoned in a residential area in South Santa Maria. They always do that. Temporary hideout.
For Miriam, this was confirmation. Batista was indeed an amateur. He used the same old tactics, making him predictable and vulnerable.
Nadim, the car is in Santa Maria. I located a blind spot in the Federal Police Patrol. I can't wait for the CIA. They'll ruin everything. I'm going in 20 minutes.
Miriam, don't go alone.
Let Mun go, he's closer.
No, Nadim. Moon is Pyongyang intelligence. If he's caught, it's a diplomatic incident. I'm just a contractor. Less trouble. If things get ugly, you know what to do.
Miriam's message was clear. Be discreet, be fast, be lethal. The American team was en route, but the tension in the embassy van was palpable. Dom Rinaldi distrusted the ease with which they got the information.
Vicky, I don't trust Mendonça. He's letting us run ahead for some reason. He's holding something back.
I know, Dom. But the priority is Evan. If he's alive, we need to get him out before the kidnapper freaks out or the mastermind comes for the briefcase.
Let him run. Kidnapping is a federal crime. Mendonça can have the glory of identifying the amateur. We'll take what matters.
Vicky, satellite confirmed the location. The house is an old sobrado in Santa Maria. There's a car parked in the back. It's not the Marea. It looks like a black Jetta.
Keep scanning, Ralph. The Marea was bait. The mastermind's team is there.
Black Jetta. Moon Tae-sok. All right. Now it's just me and you, Moon.
The house was a dark void, a typical temporary safe house. But the silence was broken by the noise of a cooling motor upstairs. Miriam and the North Korean agent clashed in the darkness. Silence was their weapon. Every movement was precise, trained. The smell of gunpowder and sweat hung in the air.
Moon Tae-sok, stop! Turn on the light.
Miriam Kespe? What are you doing here? This is not your place.
The lamp flickered and revealed the crime scene. Mun was against the wall, his weapon pointed at Miriam. But it wasn't the weapon that drew attention. In the center of the room, on the cold cement floor, lay the bodies. Evan Whitmore, and beside him, Kang Myong-soo, the North Korean diplomat.
They weren't here when I arrived.
Of course they were. The shots were from a Sig Sauer P226. Professional. It wasn't Batista.
Hands up! Drop the weapon!
No, I am the...
Rinaldi, what did you do? Get her. Mercer, check the bodies. Quick.
The rescue had turned into a skirmish. The diplomats were dead, and the savior was in custody, tased on the floor. The Brasília game had just begun, and it was far bloodier than the CIA imagined.
The world waits on a thin wire. From Doha's calm to Brasília's fire. They move like shadows on the central plateau.
This is dark diplomacy.
This podcast was produced with the support of artificial intelligence. The voices and audio production were